We are live. Alright. We've had a few days off, so let's see what we can do. I have played a little tiny bit offline. Fucking not much. Let us see. Where is Snakerid? Oh shit, I didn't see him on the map. I was just looking at it. Alrighty. I am a slacker. I am. I'm tired. Queues have been stupid too. You can attest to that. On what was your queue like on Sunday? Monday? Saturday? When did you have your fucking 6-hour wait? That was Sunday, right? That is a ridiculous amount of time. Oh. I don't blame you, dude. Not at all. That's a little ridiculous, but you needed the break. You've been going pretty hard for what, 5-6 months now? 700 hours, 1,000, 6 million hours, something like that is what your playtime's at. Something stupid, I'm assuming. Fuck's wrong with that? Oh, okay, got some cuts. Nice.
Your business with Chitauri was finished?
A little bit. I had a spiffy new outfit.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed.
I don't know.
And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Only mostly.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing.
I mean, I did get disconnected a couple times, so it wouldn't have been that bad if it didn't
Since
happen.
then,
That's
we
true.
have experienced much.
Well, you have your nightly
But rather than
disconnect.
feeling
It was the
wiser,
other
the
disconnection
more
that
I
fucking
learn,
probably killed you the most.
The more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world.
Oh, man.
Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
That it's cold and no one can hear you scream. That's probably what you learn.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest.
I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
Well, I don't think imagining is much of your strong suit there, Thancred. Probably be done leveling all my crafters by the time you do that is a huge possibility.
We will survive.
I want to hurry up and finish it, though. I mean, I don't have much left. Let's be honest. I don't. Well, let's be honest. I don't have much left, but we'll see how I can get through it. Let's prove not Turin, not Norman Filia. We'll get through this together with the power of friendship. I feel like the vast majority of this, though, is just talking.
Gods, it
Because
feels
I'm gonna
like
have
only
what,
yesterday that
1,
we went on that mission to Drybone.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We've both
7,
changed much since then, have we
8,
not?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 quests. And 2 of those are like actual dungeons and
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about
Well,
it,
trial,
we'll go
trial.
further still. Aye, we will avert
it's
this
fucking
calamity
cutscenes,
must
dude. They're like
turn.
45 minutes long, each one.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve.
Like, look at this one.
What with the primals and Asians all but dealt with, I suppose.
Did the
we'll
audio
need to
cut
look
out for
new
you too,
hobbies.
or just me?
In all seriousness,
Ah, somehow my
uniting to
microphone.
overcome a common foe. The disparate peoples of the world have
Yeah.
found the way forward together.
Like, I love,
It's a truly
like, some of the
gratifying sight to
cutscenes
see.
don't need to be as long as they are.
Indeed. Though it was many years
But
in
I mean, the other
making,
ones are really, really
we
good,
have
so it kind
successfully
of
set in
balances out.
motion
You're
the
right.
gears of fundamental change.
It just sucks they're so long because I want to hurry up. I want to hurry up and be
we have
done.
fulfilled our humble
But I also
role
don't want
as a
them to like
symbol of hope.
rush it and then be
And I
shitty.
dare say it is time to bow out.
I also get that it's.
After
I mean, this
all,
is the end.
There is no shortage of
Of
hands
11
to
years
bear
of
the
hard work,
torch
so
when
I
I'm
get it.
dead.
But 13 more quests. That's it.
You know,
That's probably
I never
15
really
hours of
considered I might
movies,
live long
basically.
enough to
Is
see
what
it
we're
after.
watching.
But even if my time as a scion came to an end,
Hmm.
I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world.
We've literally been
If thou
all
art
over the
amenable
world.
to the
What are you
suggestion,
talking
I would
about?
accompany thee. Mine
Sitting here
ability
making
to affect
food.
an air of
Are you
normalcy through
leveling
artful
culinarian?
disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
Ooh, that is true. It's the face tattoo. Fucking criminal.
What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
What do you get your culinarian at now?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Oh shit, so you're almost done with that
It is
one
the
too.
least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
How many more of your minor and botanist are at 90? So how many more of the other ones?
Should my
Or how
pursuits
close are
prove
your other ones, I
unduly
should say.
arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take
7.
you to see Reen one day.
It's a
I'm sure
lot.
you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst
They're
thou
60s
pursue
and
a
70s.
duty
Oh shit,
then?
so you're pretty damn close then. What are we gonna do when this is all over?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Why is Nightbot super
Well,
quick to post stuff
Shall we
tonight?
make a toast?
That seems stupid. But okay.
To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
Oh man. To the future. I know, right? Like, normally Nightbot gives it some time. Today it's very fucking... Nightbot's talkative. You know what? Let's we're gonna fix that right now. 20 minutes and 5 lines. Let's edit that. Minimum chat lines per minute. Don't know which the timer repeats. No, that doesn't make sense either. Let's take you to every 30 and 15. I thought I had changed that before. Okay. Alright. That should be better. I have too many cans in front of me. It hasn't. Yeah, you're doing real good over there tonight, Bornado. You've obviously been playing too many games. But yes. It's supposed to do like every actual 20 minutes, so or at least the way it's saying Nightbot's saying is so at top of the hour, then 20, 40, top of the hour, or whatever. It's not doing that. So we changed it. We'll see. I think they're at 35 and 15 lines now. So hopefully we barely see Nightbot at all. Where do you need me to go? Friends gathered. You're using... Well, fucking aren't you special? Why are you using 2 keyboards? I know you have your work keyboard and your gaming keyboard. Soccer, how are you? Thank you for the lurk, and I hope you sleep well. all the way up here to the level of philanthropy. Oh man. I am sore today. I think I'm just getting old. Fucking everything hurts. Fucking winter, man. All this damn arthritis. I'm watching anime and Twitch through my work laptop and gaming on my PC. Ah, yeah, you don't want to overload your gaming PC.
Oh. What brings you here?
Have you for sure fixed your cooling issue with your fans and software updates?
Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be
Levier.
gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In
Didn't
my letter
switch it
home,
after I was done
had
with
made
work.
mention of
Nice.
Justinian, you see. My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face. I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
I like your new outfit, Justinian.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink.
You need to get a
Thought
personality.
of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
That's true. She'd
I'm
be giving
sorry.
you the what for all the time.
It was not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... it was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning.
But just in cases.
Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
It's true.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Yeah.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends.
That's
Through
true.
it all,
You've been a pretty
you didn't
arrogant
give up
fuck,
on me.
to be quite honest with you.
to have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but...
Oh, look at him
Needed
making
to be
good
said.
friends.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit.
That is true.
I am ever grateful.
Let's get in a thank you game. I don't want to be left out.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidling meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Possibly. Finally. Let us go. Where we go? Ooh, lookout spot. Yay. Where's LSA at? Alright. I don't know where she is. Oh, all the way the fuck over there. Let's run back up here and get on our little fast travel. Do our thing. She's at least more fun to talk to. I don't know why, but I'm not the biggest fan of Alphino. I'll say though, she's my jam. Deity, welcome back and thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. How are you? How is your night going? We are currently working through.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Working through the last little bit of Endwalker. I've done like 3 things, kind of sleepy. Get some rest. Take a nap. I know you don't sleep a lot, but get some rest. I'm gonna be on for 3 to 4 hours at least. Especially if I'm gonna get close to the end, I'm gonna push through. You were going to like 3 hours, then go to bed. Take your nap. Get some rest that you can. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can tonight without falling asleep. I don't know how much that's gonna be, but we'll see.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been
Maps are
running
heaven unless you get kicked out of queue when you're taking what. That is true. That is true.
Unlike you and the others,
I mean, that's a long
I'm
nap,
few
though.
steps removed from the danger and
You'd have to sleep
excitement.
through the queue
The
and then
things you
also
all get
sleep
up
through
to
your
never
AFK.
failed to impress me.
I mean, it's definitely possible,
By the
though.
same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned
It's true.
it 1,000 times
Oh, yeah,
over.
that too. Well, if you get Bornado's luck,
From the simple pleasures of
you're just
tucking
having a
into
6-hour
hearty
queue
meal
anyways.
or collapsing into a comfortable bed.
He has had some bad
The
luck
grand
lately.
triumphs of visiting
That was your
legendary
Sunday.
lands or
Ugh.
finding true love.
I do feel bad for you on
You
that one, man.
deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer. So much to be treasured and shared
Okay.
with those we hold dear.
Sorry, I got Facebook going
So
off
promise
all
me
at the same
this.
time.
Come what may, you won't
Let's
give
close
up
that.
on your own
That's
happiness.
dumb.
When you're out there fighting tooth and nail,
Alright.
it's all
Sorry,
too easy
guys.
to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
I'm a little upset that Kryl is not getting stronger and going with us. She is definitely one of my favorites, so I don't know why she's not
Familiar.
being better. 2 hours got DC from internet. Yeah, halfway through the 4K queue, got two. Ooh. You needed the break though, Bornado.
Wait.
Not
what
gonna
are you-
lie.
What am I?
Saving her for the new story? Maybe.
Gods, don't tell me I fell
hope so.
asleep.
Not
But
that
then again,
there's
I
any
haven't
shame in
finished,
it,
so I don't know
but
what
you
actually
were
happens.
sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Well, I know that she mentioned that. She's like, yeah, even without being used, she said she was
a
like
word
well
to
behind everybody
anyone.
else.
Understood?
But I feel like she was kind of
Not
ahead of everybody else at one point.
Word.
And Okay, calm down, Alice. We won't tell you guys fell asleep
I'm
next to
told
each other.
that
Jeez.
sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
I don't know. I just like her as a character. She started off kind of like gruff, and then
So, what were the two of you doing here?
watching you guys sleep like creeps.
I had a few books to return
Obviously.
to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
Just being a creeper. Oh, it's a secret. It's not. That's the proper response. I wonder who's gonna visit me in my room tonight. Brown chicken, brown cow. Alright. It's probably just as quick to run this way. Alright, that guy's name's Beavis. Let's see if we can find Butthead. God, I'm old. Alright. What are we finishing? Friends Gathered. We can damn near have them counted down now. I've looked at this list so many times. Welcome back to Shushu. Return to catch a final few winks before embarking on your mission, I presume. You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. Thank God. Don't use a black light. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Yes, let's do this. Oh. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. What's happening? Ooh. Well, this looks promising.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Yep, bigger issues. Bigger issues at hand.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
Pretty sure I just wanted to beat you. Unless you're talking to somebody else, and that's awkward. I thought I was your one and only love. Zeno, don't you cheat on me with somebody else. Who are you talking to in the stars? Jesus, phone. Stop it. There we go. Better. Better. Let's do it. No, Stinian's back in his armor. I wish he was in his casual dining wear. We didn't get a good enough look at that.
How often have we thus assembled?
Too often.
To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too.
Too many places.
Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
Is this where we tell
And
each
now
other
from
that we
this
love each
place,
other?
we go to fight the most important battle of all.
Feels weird not having Reen or Memphilia with us at all.
The Forum has sent word. The
Feel
Ark
like
is ready.
one of them needs to be here.
The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel.
Give me a Loporrit. I want them.
They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon.
Thought we were supposed to show Meteon.
As a final
Fair
formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
I mean, yes. I feel like we spent 800 hours getting ready for this moment, so I'm gonna go with yes. Yeah, we're fucking ready. Let's do it.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph.
Oh, we know that.
What that means will
Don't
differ
fuck
for
it up.
each of you.
Yes. You must triumph.
To make it back home,
We know that.
Or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph.
Now we're gonna get there and just completely shit the bed.
Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
That would be kind of shitty though. Like, yeah, these guys did all kinds of cool shit. They can easily save the world. Fucking world ends. Like, damn.
Let us be off
Misplaced faith. We could have escaped in a moon, but we did not.
Wait.
Oh, jeez. We've literally went through the entire cast of characters so far. Well, most of the entire cast.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off.
It is.
as
If
your
it was anything like
receptionist, I feel I
Heidelin
need to
before I
say
started
this
streaming,
here.
that shit was god awful. I don't know if it was
Safe journey.
my internet
all
or
of
what.
you.
Like, I thought I was doing the mechanics right.
Be safe.
But yeah, it was pretty much one-shotting me. The other healer res me like 40 times, and I'm not even fucking lying, dude. I died that many times. And I might not have been the ping, though. Like, I don't think my ping was that bad, to be honest. I think it was just, I was legit getting one-shotted. So I would die, and then the other healer would res me, and then I would res the fucking red mage. I kept getting pretty much one-shotted as well. That way we have at least healers. Yeah, the mechanics are super cool, and I understand most of them on it. And I only did it the one time, so the mechanics weren't too bad. They are really, really cool and difficult, but either I was messing something up and not reading it right, but it would whatever the single target AOE that would go on everybody we'd spread out, and it was just me. Nobody's near me. I'd get hit by it, and I mean, if I was missing just the slightest bit of health, I was dead. So I think it was just me. I don't know. But good on the other healer. He was fucking on point. Or she. I don't know. Because I was fucking it all up. Alright, onto the heavens. Let us go. Yeah, I'm wondering how rough that's gonna be when we get to extremes and savages and everything else. Any of these dungeons, some of the mechanics in these are difficult, to say the least. Yes, we do. Let's go unfortunate. That is easy one out of two. I mean, overall the mechanics they're easy if you're paying attention. I mean, it's hard. Let's see, how do I want to word this? It is hard, but it's not like super difficult. Well, if you're paying attention and doing what you're supposed to do, you can get the mechanics down. I know with the waves are difficult, but it's way easier than Zodiac. Yeah, like everything, it's just gonna take practice. But I'm excited to see what's this other one? The Final Day. That's the one I want to check out. Alrighty. Back to here. I'm missing all my good stuff. Nah, it's just intense staring.
Accounted for. Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
Hey, I thought you were up to the challenge.
But
Must be rougher as a healer because you just can't focus on learning mechanics. That is true.
It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot.
And that's not only do you have to learn your mechanics, but if you mess up, you got to heal yourself and the other people that messed it up.
What we'd do without you.
But it wasn't. I mean, I prefer healers because I can stand back and see the entire trial or dungeon or whatever it is. That way I can see and learn the mechanics easier. When I'm playing any kind of melee, I just feel like I don't see enough.
In case you're wondering about
and I always miss some type of AoE. Always. But then again, I'm a Lancer, so I think that's just normal for us.
Colorful recounting of your journey on your return. So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Ah, I like that. Teeny tiny toy boat.
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
Yeah, he doesn't want his fucking masterpiece called Teeny Tiny Toy Boat.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration.
Yeah, you do get zoned in a lot when you're
to the Scions.
Even if you you scroll out, pan out with the camera, there's only so much that can go out. And it doesn't help that I can't cancel the jumps, so my animation is it just makes me stuck. So any of the quick AoEs, I'm just like screwed. Gonna eat that damage.
The knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life.
I gotta quit that. It's way too early for that shit.
Stands complete. I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance.
The Ark gives me pretty strong Phantasy Star Online vibes.
Guide us here.
Oh
in the
yeah,
hopes
yeah.
that his guidance
Or
will
depending
see
on
all
how big the
safely
boss
home.
is, if they raise
I
their
named the
hands.
vessel
Like
after
sometimes you
that
can't see which hand's being
self-slaying
raised,
fragment of Dalamud
depending on where you're
delivered
standing.
unto us.
Hell, even as a healer and I'm standing far enough back, sometimes I don't see when their hands get raised. I'm like, oh fuck. The Starship Ragnarok. Alright. Well, and I've seen where Moon Britta gets her looks.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
You have text display. Yeah, that one too. And like for me, like, who is it? I think it's Shiva. Like a lot of her stuff was either out loud or
What are you all doing here?
in text chat. So like, you're reading chat to see what weapon she brings up. It's like, oh, I never read chat because I'm so used to like toxic ass chat that I've just like zoned that part of my screen out basically.
Job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course
So
need the power of the mother
yeah, that one
crystal.
fucks me up too. But I don't think they do that anymore. I haven't seen any of those there.
Transporting it
Like
would be
currently.
absolutely just
Unless
a
I've missed it.
nightmare. Not to mention we'd need
Possible.
to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Sounds like fucking witchcraft to me. They do for some fights, but it's
Thou
more
wouldst
like Savage
employ
or
summoning,
Ultimates.
or should I
Really,
say
even the
its
newer
precursor,
ones?
creation magic.
Or is it like the older ones? Fire and Ice Boss, you have
Care
to
to
get the element
explain
buff,
for our
or you
benefit?
get countered. Yeah.
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporits
Is that the
are capable
Endwalker
of
ones though, or is that
creation
the...
magics, which they use to
What
shape
was it,
the
Fire and
moon's
Ice Boss?
environment. Yet simply
I've already
to make
forgotten
it
things.
sing
It has
is
not
a
been that
highly
long.
advanced and exacting art.
Turn this phone
To
so I don't
perform
see
it
that deep
correctly,
anymore.
require it that the wielder holdeth the object in his
Hey
mind's
Glenny, how you
eye
doing
in
tonight,
the
man?
clearest
Welcome to the
detail.
stream. We're doing more Cutscene Simulator with Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, I remember that one. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Drawing upon this art, the Asians conceived of summoning as we
Yeah, and that one I did. Yeah, I remember that one, but I think in Endwalker there's not that many of them.
with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
Which is nice because you need to see stuff on the actual screen
I see.
to be able to do
By
things.
combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the mother crystal
Does he say it out loud though, or is it
into
only in
purer form and greater
in the chat?
obedience. Summoning as it was intended.
I don't think he does say it out loud.
Indeed, indeed.
Only in chat.
While
Hydaelyn
gave us the ability
That's-
to use
that's
creation
horrible.
magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the
Whoa, what was
Ragnarok.
that? Thank you for the host, Glenny, man. I appreciate
Am I
that.
the only one here concerned
For whatever
about
reason,
the
that
risk
is
of
one
being
of the
turned
only
into
things
a
that doesn't
tempered
pop up
mimic?
in my chat when somebody does it. So, but thank you. I appreciate that host, man.
Right, I was getting to that.
Like, you don't have to read the whole
Read in Charlie and Toad.
thing. You just gotta locate the elements versus at the end of the
Incorporated
sentence.
an additional
Right.
nasty element into their
I mean,
summoning method.
it's not hard, but it's when you're focusing on something like DPS or something like that, it does make it hard. Well, appreciate it, Glenny. Hope you get some good rest, man.
Self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner.
Ooh.
In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes.
They're all
Don't
very,
incorporate
very
any of that
fucking
rubbish, so there's no risk of tampering.
self-confident, to put it
If
lightly.
the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our
Cats.
faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
Well, who doesn't want to be friends with fucking Ninja Turtles? Come on.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expression.
Wait, did the Cobalt guy get a new hat?
Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Okay, Sigurd. Definitely forget chat boxes there, so I already read it when it was quickly on the screen, dialogue text. Yeah.
May we have a moment?
I mean, when it's on the screen, it's not.
In anticipation of
Depending on what it is, yeah. If you can read it and see it when it pops up.
We
but
developed these.
what are you guys developing now? Oh, here's this magic MacGuffin. What? Do we all get a razor phone?
Portable
That's fucking
teleportation
cool.
devices.
Oh.
One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost,
What if you only want to
do
send
not
one
hesitate
person
to
back?
use them.
And not all 8.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
iPhones for everyone. Yes. They just pulled an Oprah.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Didn't always look at my chat. I actually had to shut it off when I did Endwalker trials because people were trying to force tell mechanics. See, like, I don't know. Maybe it's got to be from WoW where like chat was super toxic. So I just always just ignored it or turned it off. So I'm not used to like looking at that part of the screen. I probably just need to make it bigger, especially when we're doing certain things, so I can see the prompts.
Go. And Godspeed.
So do you not like being told the mechanics before you do stuff? Or you want to be surprised by them? Because I don't mind knowing them beforehand. That's mostly because I don't want to ruin anybody else's time by me making mistakes. I don't like fucking up everybody else's stuff. It's new content. Let me figure it out. That's fair though. That's fair. I get that. I don't mind like a dry run. Like basically, hey, let's go fuck up basically. Several cutscenes will play in sequence as recommended. This entire fucking expansion has been a cutscene. Please, you don't have to warn me. I do appreciate it though. I don't mind playing through it and trying to figure it out because most of the mechanics in the game are really self-explanatory. Or at least they light things up. Yes. Definitely, if you're struggling, yeah, then let me know. But like, a lot of it tells you or it highlights where you're supposed to go. If something drops, a rock drops out of the sky, 9 times out of 10 you gotta get behind the rock. 9 times out of 10 if something's glowy, get out of it. Hey, that lopper's asleep. But not me mid cutscene. Yeah, that's kind of fucking annoying.
I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back.
Yeah. I mean, I think some people, though, are just like, hey, here's how it goes. That way you guys are new. We're just trying to help out. But yeah.
We're setting off in just a moment.
A lot of fights, you don't need it. Some of the trials, maybe 1 or 2 parts of it. Like, hey, when this happens, just dodge this or whatever. That's fine. For me, it's fine to do, but I get the appeal of just going into it and winging it. That's kind of shitty.
Incredible.
And you don't want to turn your chat off either, because I mean a lot of people in this community
can you hear me?
Talk to each other.
The preparations for the summonings are complete.
I usually just don't help until they ask.
In accordance
we
with the
die 2 or
14th
3
phase
times.
of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site.
All right, we are gonna blast off.
The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
I mean, because most people will get the
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
I do it a couple times anyways. Here, suffer a little bit and then we'll tell you. But I mean, even if you don't know the mechanics, you do it 2 or 3 times, you tend to figure it out just by watching what other people are doing. Like, oh, they're moving and dodging this or whatever it is. I'm gonna do it because I don't care for Alpha now. Yeah, and it is a lot of fun to figure it out yourself. I see. I'm not like real strong on either way. If somebody wants to tell me, I'm cool with that. I'd almost prefer it, but at the other time, like, it is fun to do it. Sleeping way. Go sleeping. Why do we bring the guy that's gonna fall asleep? Oh, that's a sweet fucking Power Rangers fucking moment. They have to make these guys a playable race. I'm gonna be a fucking sad panda if they don't. They're the cutest things in the world. So how big is this ship? It's hard to get scale when you're underground like that. Oh, so fuck off massive, basically. Got it. Got it. So is it all engine is what I'm assuming? No, because they were gonna ferry people. Like I get it maybe as a minion, but I'd rather just like be one. I've been saying this every time I play it, every day, basically. Let me be a fucking operate. Where's this change.org petition? We need to do that right now. Well, hello, summons. Dude, I had his song stuck in my head the other day at work, and that was the best and worst day. I'll give you that.
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sound so. For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor.
Thrust forth with vigor.
Thy glory, and thus
Alright.
it is an occasion to rejoice.
I mean, that's like the perfect clip for an out of context meme.
Rebel!
So long as the wind blows freely.
Vigorous
I suppose
thrusting.
all
Yes.
is as it should be in creation.
Don't forget, it's for the glory.
I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and
Jeez, her
fly
eyes got massive.
free.
New emote, vigorous. I'm gonna have my animated emote soon, apparently. So maybe that'll be the animated emote. Vigorous thrusting. Is that in front of it? Are we? Ah, we're opening the portal. Got it. Got it. That makes more sense. I was wondering why we were shooting something from the front. Hell yes. Still feel like we're gonna get Event Horizon. And then Alan Grant from Jurassic Park is gonna practice BDSM. I don't know, it's just gonna be a weird day.
Still in one piece?
Yes.
Sleeping Way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even.
Well, he seems rested.
Thanks
That's a
to the
good thing.
power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
How long is it? How long is a carrot?
Alright, let's go over some points of caution.
Shouldn't you have done that before we left?
As you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder,
Okay.
the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
Oh, yes.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
Ah, the excitement of not knowing.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a
The
moment's
anticipation
notice.
is killing me.
We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
I mean, isn't that the exact opposite reason why we're going
Understood. We promise to be careful.
there? Like, we're going to start a fight with a being
I suggest you
of
brace yourselves.
despair,
We're
basically.
about to arrive, and the vessel will shake a good bit.
But we'll be careful. Way to jinx us there, Sleeping Way. Son of a bitch. Why would you do that to us?
What is this? Something is... oh, interfering with the equipment.
Uh-oh. Alright, things are going great.
Greetings.
Hey, Medion. Fucking creepy. That's the best look to give.
Can you hear me?
How's it going, Viking? How are you? Medion. What do you mean, what?
So this is Meteon.
It is. It is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters?
What's green and not heavy? I don't know.
I
Damn
don't
it.
remember
Like,
meeting you myself.
I knew that was
But
coming.
I do know that you're from Atheris.
One moment, Tornado.
Why have you come? All you had to do was wait.
How do you make
I
a
would have
Swiss
delivered
roll?
to you your ends.
You push them down a mountain. But a
We didn't ask for that.
after cutscene is fine. I have it to where I can still hear it. I got
don't
it turned up a little bit, so we're good.
All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find
I mean,
it, is inevitably
Medion's
lost,
not wrong, man.
stolen
Metian.
away by events
Yeah, that's
beyond
right.
your control.
Yeah.
There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
I've just invented the first thought-controlled air freshener. It makes sense when you think about it. I seen that one today too. That's a fucking good one, man. That's a really good one.
unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric.
Sounds boring.
Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here.
My books fell off the bookcase, and
mankind,
only myself to blame.
She has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
That is a good one, too. Dad joke Twitter is probably the best thing I've ever been shown. Thank you, Viking. That one...
Yes.
I check Twitter
I
quite
sense
often
it.
just for dad joke Twitter.
A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now.
Fucking horror vibes in this expansion are top notch. What are you doing to my core labyrinth?
I can't breathe.
Oh, we about to
You
fist fight.
approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life can thrive.
Yeah, get her, Thancred. Alright. So did we die? No. No, got it.
By the Fury.
Alright, well, where's Thancred?
Thancred?
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Nope, nope. She took him.
Everyone, it appears we are at our destination.
How long were we asleep for? What the hell?
This is Ultima Thule.
Ultima Thule.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
He better not have been turned to the dark side.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
Okay, there we go. fucking...
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth.
So, very pretty atmosphere.
Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Oh, that's fucking cool looking over there.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say.
There's a dragon.
Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
What the hell? What is this, like pictures of every, or snippets of every other civilization?
A dead star.
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. The environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Okay, living way.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area.
All right.
The ship we leave in your care.
So that is dead. They didn't have a Heidelin of their own. Oh, that guy looks kind of cool. Yoko Ono. Alright. Guarantee will be help in these strange surrounds. But I've readied a provisions node in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to Ragnarok at once. Aren't we going to fight somebody? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, dice. Lotus Pink. Die. We're going to check those out before we take them. So who knows? Maybe I want to throw some purple on something. Oh, wait. Cat Sith doll. Where do I get that from? That looks fucking cool. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely. I suspect given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that, we must find Thancred. Let's begin our search. From the prow of the ship, it seems a good direction as any. Yeah. Straight too far, lest we lose sight of one another. That is pretty fucking cool looking. We either get him from the raid or from buying the plushie in real life. Oh. I wouldn't mind getting the plushie. Give it to my kiddo, and then I can get the, Oh, this is a big zone. My kiddo can get the plushie, and I can get the minion. It works out for both of us. You can get a crown headpiece? Really? Does the crown headpiece look pretty cool, or is it similar to the one Cat Sith wears in 7? Where's the crown headpiece, right? Pretty sure he does. What's up with these dragons? Oh, that's a real one over there. That's fucking a fake one. I would have not paid any attention and walked right into that. Stellar Dragons. I wish I could link it to you, but I cannot. Oh, you should be able to put links in chat now, I think. If you do have a link of it. I think I turned that off. I think. Ruins, but of what, I wonder? Perhaps we may find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, anything. Oh, link in game. Oh, it's because you're not on the same world as me. There we go. Words are escaping me. Metallic blue has partially melted. Oh, you don't own one. I am surprised that you do not own one. I thought you had all of the cosmetics. Look here, this part is relatively intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it is man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceived them. No. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. This alligator. Oh, all the way down there. Wow, that's kind of... I thought you were a... What is it? People that like glamours? Fuck, I'm blanking everything. I'm just like... I'm just wanting more of this. But I thought you had everything for your glams. Where do you only search for certain things then? And not just like hoarding a collection? I thought the show might afford a better view of our surroundings, a poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. A thank is here. I'd never know it. From I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you could call it that. Surrounded by floating debris. Glamour enthusiast. And that I am. But I only go off what glam I am building. Ah, got you. I mean, that probably makes more sense and makes things a little bit more easily attainable. I kind of have an idea of what I want my Dragoon to look like. So now I just gotta look up what and where I get to as close as I can get my Dragoon. I don't know what I want my White Mage to be. I think I'm still gotta figure out what I'm gonna Fantasia into. But we'll see. Yes and no. Well, I mean, like, you would want everything, so you're spoiled for choice. But at the same time, if you have everything, then you have too much choice, maybe? There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which, unfortunately, isn't very far. Yeah. Let's light the place up. But I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times where I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. I think it's just this place, man. There's no plants. No weird fucking dragons. Or can nobody else see the dragons? Oh. Talking about there's nothing there. So I'm the only one that can see the fucking fuck off huge dragons that just sat there. Got it. That's reassuring, to say the least. Shu the Dragon Whisperer, yeah. I mean, Astinia is gonna get jealous. I know how much he loves to kill dragons. You can't even see him. Shu, a word before we join the others. Where is he? Why is he? We were just right next to each other. Why did you have to run all the way over there to have this conversation? So that was okay, can't jump over that. Like running over here was just unnecessary. Normal mediums see dead people, Shu sees dead dragons. I mean, go big or go home. Lesser Stellar Dragon. I mean, looks cooler than the actual Stellar Dragon. Alright. Quest. Do the quest. I think it'll be able to jump stuff. You should know better. Don't you come after me. I'm busy doing quests. I don't have time to do random fucking fights. I guess we're gonna have time. We're gonna make time to do these random fights. What's that noise the dog whisperer makes? He's trying to train a dog. I can't remember what it was. Do I have that up? No. Now I do. That's what I gotta do to the dragons. looks cool. I think my Lala looks cooler. Oh, why are me and Estinian the only ones? I thought the present Estinian was the best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgar Summoner and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Aetheris? Maybe. But better leave such conjecture to the others, in any case we must be careful. Death and anguish, what happened to them, I wonder. That guy just clicked through the stuff. He didn't even read the story. That's not cool. Oh, those Aetherites? That is one, though. Okay. Oh, what is that? That's fucking cool. Who are these guys? So,
dragons.
They don't look like normal dragons.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
Got it, got it.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
That's a word I want to use more often in my vocabulary. Lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh, yes. He is here, and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Has Thancred been dead, like this whole time?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send. I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however,
He can't actually be dead, though, right? Like, when we leave, he'll be back.
Well then.
You can't just kill somebody off the screen like that. That I spent hundreds of hours looking at. That is bullshit, if they did.
it's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you. Emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
Well, I'm pretty sure if she could, she would have.
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Wait, isn't he also our only tank?
Turn tail here.
So now we don't have a
without
tank.
Something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
That's not cool, dude. Not cool at all. Alright, hold on up, Mike. I want to see. You're promoted? I don't know about that. I'm gonna go with Regal Purple. This pin is Royal Blue. That's all. There's no way he's dead. He cannot be dead like that. Not permanently, at least. Soul without body, a form of being with which we're not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we exist in a similar state when we resided in the first. You finally hit the part I had to take an emotional nap at. I mean, that it's not like they led up to it like, oh, here's this fucking big scene where he's gonna die. It's not like, oh man, you guys passed out. Oh hey, just to let you guys know, Thancred's dead. Like, what the fuck? Like, you can't just do that. It's bullshit. Circumstances are rather more dire than that. 'Tis true, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. No, I don't believe it either. Denial is the first stage of grief. Like, nope, this will wait fucking till later. Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it, and ascertain the nature of this realm, that we might confront and defeat Metian, Stinian, and Shushu. Would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? May help they can enlighten us. Survey your surrounds. If there is a path that may lead us to the quarry, you must find it. That's just so jacked up, though. Like, now I want to, like, rush through it, like, alright. Let's get to the end and see if he comes back, because this is bullshit. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to set in like, well, what about this? What about that? We will get to it when we get to it. Oh, let me, not that button, this button. Damn it, stop running when you do that. This makes me, made me immediately want a cigarette. Stressing me out. I don't fucking like it. I was doing this area when the maintenance happened. Think how I felt. Here's all this fucking, here's this information, and oh hey, now it's maintenance time. Jeez. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, no conviction did they have to guide them. And crushing defeat, never had we known such shame. Still, now are the winds, though none could fill these wings, burdened by ignominy. Ignominy? Whatever. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Alright. Yeah, Tornado doesn't have the best of luck with things. I couldn't find out what happened. I made it to the dungeon and I had to wait. Oh, that would have been fucking horrible. Visitor, not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame. Oh, how we would adore thee, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexhaustible march unto oblivion. Thou art not come to hasten our demise. I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. You guys are really bringing me down. Where's all the positivity? That's what we need right now. Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I reserve the lessons of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch and wait an end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. No, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will. Go, if that be thy will. I shall remain. Oh, well, let's go to this place, I guess. Run faster. Jesus, this place is huge. I probably should be checking for these. Northeast, 471 to the northeast. Ooh. Are these part of the things you need to kill to get the mount? I think that's the mount, right? You need to get, or to do to get. How do I get up there? Zoom in. Is it that bad? Oh, there's a couple of them still alive. They let us here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. For the mount? Yes. Midgar Summoner's kind must have once lived and thrived in a place such as this. Beatrice said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. So it's a 3-part fate chain, which alright, doesn't sound too bad, correct? No, but is it? There's got to be obviously more to it. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the viscous mire. You peer inside and see a formless mass soaked in a pool of embryonic. Yeah, your stomach turns gross. There's probably a ton of extra stuff, isn't there? Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. The body has already begun to decompose. The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. Oh, that's sad. Small times are not great, right? So part 3 is on a 30 to 48 hour plus timer window. That is, ooh, fucking bad. That's not even... Jesus, that's a ridiculous amount of time. A murky liquid has pooled inside the eggshell. The noxious odor is indicative of contamination. We're basically looking at dead babies, and that's not cool. The egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragon net within succeeded in hatching. Oh, what's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. So during the open window, you don't know when it's going to spawn. However, you have to kill part 1 and part 2. To part 2, you have a 20-minute window of when part 3 could spawn in. Wow, that is fucking ridiculous. The dragon was indeed hatched, so it's not a hero or a sire for that matter. We should look for them. So did you actually get it though, Dee Dee, or did you miss out on it? Because I feel like it's... That's stupid. Like, you have to... Yeah. Finally deciding to opt out and go to bed for it to spawn 2 hours later, and I missed... That is horrible. What's that? What could be worse? Where are we going? This way. You just have to do it. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Okay, not only is it gonna suck once, you're gonna have to do it again. Getting gold on both those kills, because if you don't, you have to kill it. Well, that's always great. You're under attack. Oh, malformed. Oh, shit. So it fucked up the eggs. Well, that's shitty. This place is a horrible place. So I killed it once, was only able to get bronze with my party kit through my second kill, thus meaning I must. So you're gonna have to. So after doing it twice, you're guaranteed to get it, or will you have? You still have to get gold. Better kill it. Do I have any more? Remind me. Companion. Did you have any skills? Nope, you have not leveled up again. Got it. I mean, it does. As a mount, it doesn't look like the coolest, but at the same time, it looks ridiculous, and it would be cool to have. Everything alright? I thought I heard a dragon, or something resembling one. Gold gives you enough to get it if you kill it twice. Ah, got it, got it. Ah, I see what's happened. Damn it. Perhaps some eggs within unknown are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken the beast thou hast slain, maybe, yet I don't recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. I'm no longer waiting around there for it. I get it. I mean, those type of things, especially with the RNG, that's ridiculous. I get maybe it's supposed to be one of the harder ones to get, so like they're trying to find something to make it worth it, but I'm just not a huge fan of RNG. Hell, WoW had one of those when Cataclysm came out. Damn thing spawned once in 24 hours. And then the loot drop for the mount that it dropped, I think it was a mount. I think it was like 4% or less. So you had to be the first one to get there. Hit it while you're fighting it, because everybody gets the loot if it drops. But if you miss it in that 24-hour window, you're not fucking getting it. You're not getting the chance to get it. No new progeny. And that sucks. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. All expects have their own special fates. This is just Endwalkers. Like, you'll get it sooner or later. Yeah. So it's just one of the things, if you just keep trying at it, you'll eventually get it. Then. Because you're going to be, I mean, you're going to be doing fates and stuff anyways. Gotta grind out those gemstones. It says the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer, or to be conquered. Once hype dies down, people will start waiting for call-out timers instead of insta-pulling. Ah, that's true. That's true. Wait now, a sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still a stone. I mean, I don't know why they don't just wait for call-outs anyways. During opening when there would be like 600 plus people in it. Fuck that. That is a lot. Unburdened wings. Okay. What do we got, Estinian? Estinian, sighing and frustration. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 10 left. Fucking 10 left. No. Got hit by the automata at least once a day, deity. At least once a day. So if you don't already, to be honest, I do recommend you turning off your shout chat. Okay. These people waiting are assholes and don't give a fuck about spoilers. I don't know how to leave. I don't even look at chat, so I doubt I'm gonna see anything down there. Because I mean, even with the free company, I don't they're very active. So I see them like talking down there, like stuff's happening, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, so we're just gonna jump back. All right, I'm gonna take a small break, guys, because I had to use the restroom. You might honestly be okay. I think all windows are currently closed. Okay, that'll be good. I don't want any spoilers. Like, who does that? Like, I don't get that. Like, don't spoil shit for people. And people have put in hundreds of hours. The FC is good, but no spoilers too. See, I don't even know. Like, I barely ever read what happens in FC at all. I barely read what happens in chat. I'm surprised. I just noticed you were in Turks. I am in Turks. So is Bornado, actually. He's the one that convinced me to jump over to here and get me in Turks. They seem like a very large and active free company, which is nice. Definitely better than what I have had in other games. I don't even know to turn that in. Alrighty. Yeah, I joined the Discord. I still haven't really checked up on that either. I gotta get better at Discord and like being active. But I will be right back. About 3 minutes. I gotta use the restroom real quick, and we will find out if Thancred's really dead, because he better not be. I'm gonna be pissed, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Couldn't say personally, but I don't think I've heard positive things about them. But most of Midgard's bigger FCs are heavy drama based from what I've seen. Thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee. Honestly, I haven't really followed it. Damn it. Why do I always do that? I haven't followed anything with him. Vornado would probably know a little bit more, but I don't think he's done too much with them. I think when you get any type of large free company, you're going to get drama just because of the amount of people. Like, then to get content, there's always a couple bad apples. Just get to see the cycle of conflict. Okay. I did not know if you had done anything with them or not. I know we talked about like treasure maps and a few other things that they do. The server's bridge to lead us elsewhere, probably. Oh no! I hope that's not going to be a server-wide thing, or... Oh, well, the only good thing is the queue might not be that long for you. That's been happening a lot now that I've noticed. You've had that problem. Vornado's had that problem. I've seen it posted on Twitter a couple times. Yeah, focus on MSQ and the level and everything. Yeah. Guess that's what I get for trying to commit crimes. that could possibly be possibly be. Possibly. I don't know why I was trying to throw 3 R's into that fucking word, but I was. They were innocent crimes. Okay. I totally believe you. Excellent. Only a little doubt. But we don't judge here, so whatever your crimes may be, you commit those crimes. That's true. That's true. For your Twitter feed is anything to go by, they were very innocent crimes. That's what we're gonna go with. Those Arctic Midian herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills, or like no leader among them. The chance of counter dragon possessed of despair far more potent than others. Potent enough may have to dictate the course for others. It's definitely a surprise when I'm scrolling through Twitter. To be free to post. Yeah, I know. Once the everybody stops banning themselves basically from spoilers. Yeah, some of them have been eye-catching. To put it lightly. It's like, oh, cookies, cat picture. Alright, that's something that deity has liked. I try not to scroll Twitter too often at work now. Especially when people are around. It's you never know. You never know. Don't feel bad. There's a couple other people that I follow that post maybe not as innocent as yours, but kind of close. They get close. Alright, get up here. That's true. That is true. You gotta balance it out. It's all about finding that zen. Gotta have a little bit of both. Alrighty. I mean, I think this game just lends itself to that type of content pretty easily. Oh, sad dragons.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Everybody's so depressing.
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Our pride is crushed and our souls corrupted. The winds are still, and the heavens offer no comfort. There's nothing left for our kind. Our long lives a curse as we await the end. Still a stone we shall become. Oh, well, so that's what's up with the statues then.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star.
That is true.
One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
Wait a second. Shall we turn? Mouse conflict. I saw myself from the other, never again be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity.
Yeah, you fucking tell him.
And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us. Stay back.
Tired of war. Tired of torment. You know what? Everybody gets tired of shit. Dignity tarnished. Crimson stained. Our misery. Our shame. Too much to bear. release us from more from life. Sounds like you just want the easy way out, man. Okay, shut up. Shut up.
I see. This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
Well, what the fuck? They're slowly gonna pick us off one by one for emotions?
Not Estinian too.
Bullshit. So he opened the way.
There's a wind.
Let's
He's opened the way for us.
and just when I was starting to like Estinian, they kill him off.
Sacrificed
Perfect.
himself to
Perfect.
remake this place, like Thancred did.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, Alphino.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Unless he was shopping, because he sucks at it. This is some bullshit. Yeah, 90,000. I mean, maybe. I feel like I have trying to gear my white mage before the expansion. So, yes. 90k on a hair tie. That was the fucking best. Yeah, it was only the low price of 90,000 gil. What? What are you doing, Estinian? And for one, where does he get all this money? Like, why does he have... If he's so bad with money, where does he get all this money from? Who is trusting him with any type of money? I feel like if he has that much money, he can hire a guy to watch his money. Ooh, look up him. He's a freelancer? Like... I hope that's a pun and that it's intended. Assuming this is what we're supposed to be looking at. 200%. Nice. I think we did. Yes. But we only helped him out the one time for the stupid potions. Like, he needs to hire somebody that just follows him around. Win confidence. Alright, talk to Alphino and then go to that. Stop that, easy. I will throw something. We're digging into the couch. This is Estinian's doing. I'm sure of it. We should ride its flow and see where it leads. Ride the flow. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Oh, that's definitely pretty. What's over here? Pafagor has delivered you to another island. The other scions should arrive before long. Oh, it's gonna send me back. That's right. But yeah, he should hire some... I mean, maybe he should hire us. I would only take 10% off the top. And I still think he would save money. He did it. He found a way forward for us. Yes. Yes, he did. Lamenting the horrors of war, yet Estinian knew them better than most. Damn it. Hit the button. And he's still fighting, Alphino, just like Thancred. Well, who's next? There's 5 more. We still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair. We mustn't either. Alisei is right. We must press on for their sake. Oh, we gotta be hitting 90 soon. We did! Yes! I got the magic stick. I could hit once, I could hit twice. As regained his composure, it's ready to proceed. Alright, Alphino. As the Stola and Alisei said, we must continue. Let's do it. Notice the change in our surroundings. Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. It would be prudent to learn more of it then. Tread carefully lest we lose our footing in the sand. Are they going to tell us of every one of the worlds, or are we going to walk through every one of the worlds that Midian had talked about when we were in the past? Oh, that's kind of cool. Sand's just floated off. That would be pretty awesome. Let's see what this is first. Places a healing blossom on the designated location. It grants 5 stacks of Liturgy of the Bell to self. Taking damage will expend 1 stack of Liturgy to heal self and all party members within a radius of 20 yalms. Ah. But this action will only be triggered once per second. The healing blossom dissipates when all stacks are expended where the effect expires. And the remaining stacks, when effect expires, will trigger an additional healing effect for every remaining stack. It does not share recast time with any other actions. Okay. 3-minute cooldown. So we want to keep it up so we get powerful heals, or it might be good when we're taking continuous damage. Were not for the violet crystal embedded in the surface, 'twould appear as an ordinary stone. A curious script hath been etched upon it. Alas, it is not a language with which I am familiar. Can I say I recognize it either? Well, level 81 is a good place to call, so I'm going to pass out for work tomorrow. I'll catch you later. Alrighty, Bornado, have a good one, man. That is a lot of good work that you put in for your culinarian. And hit me up tomorrow when you're on. Hopefully I will be done or close to done with this. We can do stuff. Nor the dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely. So we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Midian claimed the dragons, which world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here, like as not, doth wind its way towards a similar end. Not the button I wanted to press, but okay. I am better at healing. What do you suppose that is over there? Fucking weird looking? I'm not sure. It's hard to make out from this. The surface seems to be very the crystal monument. Oh, all the way over there. Okay, got it. I thought you were talking about fucking Cthulhu right there. You know, there's a chance we may find whoever built them both. We should go look. Have a look. Come on. Alright. What are those things? That's what I want to know. You get right to where I did and then have to pass out? Probably. Because I only got, about an hour and a half left. I doubt I'm even going to get as far as you did, to be honest with you. Drifting A. E? Don't know how you pronounce that one. Those fucking weird looking things. Yeah, I think it's going to be another 2 days before I finish all this up. Which is fine by me. I'm cool with that. Ah, ghostly figure. Hollow of the flesh. Alright, looks cool. Looks cool. We're gonna get to talk to this guy. Hail, travelers. This is a most unexpected occurrence. Hello there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me, I had forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. Usually. Fucking creepy. When the vibrations of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts, and intentions A, I believe, was pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it's not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced, yep, Kaf something. Yes, Kaf could, yep, don't know how to say that. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we're having this conversation via the medium of ether or dynamis, as this space is suffused with vast amounts of it, or vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. Vast amounts, jeez, I just dumped it down for myself. I gather your response to my presence is positive then. That is well, for there is something I wish to ask you. Like yourselves, we are aether-based life forms, therefore it may be surmised that your bodies are of comparable biological composition to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding the subjective perception of the five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827. Dude, I don't think we have time for that. Oh, my apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for the flesh and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our powers to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. Okay. Wanted to bring the end of our existence, of course. Well, we're not going to help you with that. Though need is perhaps too strong a word. It would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves with our use of etheric exsanguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. And traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of permanence in one's final moments, an experience found only with bodies of flesh. That's side-eye. We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well, to ensure the abode of the A where we should just prepare our demise. I presume your consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the A wandering in the desert. They desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. Alright, so they want to steal our bodies and kill us, basically. This is going rather smoothly. Not complaining, though. Even so, we must not forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. But I fail to see why a civilization so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. Probably because you get bored when you can create anything. At any rate, we will find no answers dallying here. Let us be on our way. Boredom. Boredom is the worst. When you believe yourself to be the most superior, you become stagnant. Does it say other one? Okay. Luminon. That's a fucking weird looking dude. He has a sword and shield? Okay. Okay. That's fucking cool looking too. All the cool things. Oops. So 2 more maybe? Islands? 1 more? To our abode. Most of our computers, you will find them remain idle on the downside, so quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures there. You say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? An astute question, and understandable given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If in our idleness we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to and pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. Okay. But while the others are not currently in a motile state, rest assured they will not object were you to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts toward one's of the crystalline domiciles to communicate. Talk to the house. Got it. Got it. So I actually gotta get pretty close. Okay. You cast your thoughts toward the crystalline domicile, but there is no response. He said that they would respond, and that's bullshit that they did not. Let's get this 8th right before I forget. Roads paved. Oh, we're so close. So close. Fuck. Yeah, tomorrow. We will finish tomorrow is what I'm thinking. Depending on how long the cutscenes are. So I really can't say up past 5. I cannot miss any work. You wish to speak. Very well. Pray a moment if you would. Ooh. All the way over here. Alrighty. Back on the black chocobo. Why we seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take when last I emerged? Come up with a new one. Be different. Be whimsical. Pick one. Create a completely new one. Yes. The strange moment comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Alrighty, so somebody is Frankenstein. Got it. Did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? No. Nobody remembers anything. I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are naught but concentrated ether now. Worry not, there are no others who have need of those lodgings, and will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said some few did answer your request for an audience, yes? I mentioned they will be with us ere long. Okay. To be honest, I think Ornado is correct on where you'll end up. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know if I'll actually even get to, with an hour left, I don't know if I'll actually get to the Endwalker quest. Especially depending on how long these cutscenes are. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few A have awakened. Or I? E? Ah, there they are. With an hour left, I think you will. Really? Okay, that would be nice. I would like to be able to finish it up tomorrow. And then, grind out Poetics, I guess. I still have 2,000. Hi. Too long, cough dog. Cough, good. I dare say sit here for... Damn it. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Yeah, I would like to be able to finish this up and then start working on other things. Plus, I need to know if they're actually dead. If they're actually dead, I'm gonna be sad. You got to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them awaken you. The only one who struggles to tell who is speaking. Nay, thou art not. And the absence of corporeal forms and the divergence they afford may have such similarity in voice as unavoidable. By the way, Kafkad, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? Gotta love the systems issue at work that stops you doing any work at all. Yes, you can. That is the best. I mean, especially if you're still getting paid for it. Oh yeah, so long as it's been completely escaped my mind, it still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. I wish I had stuff that was similar at work. If something breaks at work, it is my job to fix it, and that is a pain in the ass. Do I? Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search the archives for the answer. Come now. The archives have long been frozen unless we subject ourselves to further dollar. Surely you recall that much. Ah, of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh such as they must regularly replenish their aether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. That's right. That's right. What are they going to cook for us? We duly invite you to join us in communal repasts, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. Let's learn something. See no reason to decline. I feel like would be an interesting dinner to have with them. We shall feast you on the purest aether. What the fuck are they gonna feed us? I hope it's cheeseburgers. I've had a taste for cheeseburgers lately. This facility is where we replenish our aether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Now then, if you would take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash with purest aether. Please observe as much as you like. It's just had a sausage and bean bake. That sounds really good. I'm starting to get hungry again. Oh shit, there's a whole... That's a fucking giant dude. A couple of them are huge. I have sliders. I think I'm gonna make some sliders before I go to bed. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little while longer. Well, I can't work. I might go grind on Ark. How do you like Ark? I tried it by myself. I just couldn't get into it. I'm not a huge fan of survival games, so that's probably why. And I think it's maybe, like, if I was playing it with others, I think it would be a lot more fun, but by myself, it's pointless. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Is it just that game, or other survival games as well? Ah. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact. The very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amarat, of our appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. Jeez, that is a shit ton of hours, man. I can't say anything. I think I've put... Hold on, let's see. I've got 1,000 hours in the squad. 380 in this. That's not that bad. I thought it would be more. Honestly thought it would be more. But yeah, that's a lot. There's still bugs from day one, too. I mean, and they're what, on like 6 different expansions or something like that? Oh no. Through your mouse, you say. How very primitive and quaint. The mouse have only not expel sound, but draw and sustenance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Well, guess you can't give us any food. Yep, and a new map dropping. No shit. How many maps do they have? One for each expansion, or is it like multiples for expansions? It's nice to see developers still working on things, though. Contain vessels of flesh and then vanish. Will you not favor us with an explanation? You flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. For these guys that seek immortality, by transcending all limitations, we believe we can eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. Ah. From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exists myriad hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Island, Scorched Earth, Center, Rag, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2, Extinction, Crystal Isles, now Lost Isles. I think the last time I heard anything about it was Extinction. What did Crystal Isles and Lost Isles, what are they adding outside of just maps? I know some of them added different pets and a few other changes. Like minor things mostly. Make our ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. Yeah. So I'll discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and then to predict the future. Crystal Isle added more wyverns and able to mate wyverns. Okay, so now you basically can raise your own pets. Or wyverns. Lost Isle adding 3 more creatures. Okay. I want to get into that game, or at least try it out, like give it a good go. That one, and there's a few other ones. I just don't think I ever will. Who knows? Maybe I'll try it. I gave this one another go and fell in love with it, so it's definitely a possibility. Is it not? Oh, those were gone before them. What thinkest thou? Do. That's a lot of hours, DD. That is a shit ton of hours, to be honest with you. For Final Fantasy XIV. The other ones are very reasonable. 675 days, 8 hours, and 25 minutes. You've legit played for going on 2 years. How long have you been playing this game, though? It's been a while, though. So it's a little understandable, especially with an MMO. Since like oh yeah, so a long time. So that's not anything crazy. I mean, I've probably, well, I don't know about that much time, but I've probably put a couple hundred days at least into WoW. At least a couple hundred days. Actually, kind of curious how many I put in there. Not really, there are people with more hours. I've seen 21,000 hours on someone's. Oh, yeah. 100%. I can agree with that. I'm over here like a rookie. Yeah. I am at like 380 hours right now. I feel like a baby. With your 16,000 and some odd. 16,500 hours. Jeez. You're calling that rookie numbers. 675 days of pure playtime. I didn't take the full dive into playing this game as much as I do until Stormblood. Really? You just kind of goofed off, played it casually until then? Stormblood was a really, really good expansion too, though. pure playtime might. Well, you're still, if you're goofing off, well, no matter what you're doing, it's playtime. There's so much to do in this game. Ah, damn it! I pressed the button again. I get a little too excited. Is that the spring you wish to investigate? Oh, there's water. AFK Club. I doubt it's that bad. What a pretense to speak in private. Oh. He's gonna kill himself next. You have our undivided attention. So we have established here in Ultima Thule, these denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days, yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed by the simulacra, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? Probably because their souls are still there? Mitian has taken their hearts unto herself. Mitian made contact with them while they still lived. She has taken their hearts unto herself. I am inclined to agree, but if Mitian can take the emotion of others as her own, I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than she had relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have visited them while they still lived, the dragons and A both. So too did I theorize, and upon the assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thy own tale, Midian perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own, a heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her natures. Okay, in the course of her sorrowfaring journey, she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence. Man, she would be powerless before that desire. Yep. Even as he possesseth the power to grant it, the power of dynamite. Damn it. I'm gonna quit touching my mouse. No more mouse. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, a fervent desire for the end is it. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourself this: in the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Because he's gonna kill himself. Ne'er again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades, and bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill my own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, but I can't but beg. Yet even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we have been through, I will say only this. Do what you must, and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. Without further ado, then, let us go to join our comrades. Alrighty, so one by one, we are picking ourselves off. Very well. Bullshit. Let us be off to Elegia, whatever it is. Can I hire you to narrate my life alongside? Yes. We can do that. If you don't mind me mispronouncing 90% of the words. It'll add some spice to things. I can narrate the drunk parts. That'll probably be more fitting. Ooh. Let's be working that guy. That's fine. You'll sound like you're from Yorkshire if you. That'll work. I mean, I can feel it. The more I talk, especially since I do it non-stop right now, my voice gets like scratchier and scratchier as the night progresses. It's a long run. Jeez. Getting that cardio on. Seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then? Yes, we shall. We shall do that damn thing.
Please continue.
Ooh.
Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world.
Wow.
We acknowledge,
we're dumb.
with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress,
I'll switch off the tab, hear the talking, come back and spec your dailies.
how much time you have remaining?
I mean, yeah, pretty damn close.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
Man, I haven't seen Doctor Who in forever. Why do they keep doing that with their head?
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Entirely in the bounds of your star.
I mean, it's fucking quite possible.
To grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery.
That it will grow indefinitely?
The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter onto an eternal ice age.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good time.
In hopes of
Well, please box ups.
We scrutinized our research from all angles.
To be quite honest, with all the Easter eggs that they have in this game, there probably is a Doctor Who Easter egg somewhere. Whether it's a quest name or like an NPC, I can almost guarantee it.
Became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes, My scholar, recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir.
Very pessimistic.
Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility.
I know Witcher 3 has a Doctor Who Easter egg.
Immortality,
I haven't played that yet. I have that in my Steam. I need to play that.
Became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer,
That's definitely one of the games I want to get into.
many chose to
Eventually.
unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators.
I'm looking forward to the Witcher 2 season. Isn't that supposed? That's got to be coming out soon, right? Have they released a date for that? Do you know? I don't know if you actually watched it or not, Viking. But that was a very good show.
Likewise intend to vanish.
Even more so if you want to look at naked guys in a bathtub.
If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your
Really?
quest
No way it
for
releases
knowledge.
today. Now we're gonna have to Google that while you're listening to
Is
this.
bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness,
Stupid
remain
Google.
primitive and pure. It is the only way.
17th, December 17th, soon. Friday. I thought it was... Fuck, I thought it was still another week or two off.
So that's your story.
Or longer, 3 days, not bad, yeah. I could have swore it was going to be like January,
While I
February.
appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the
Titan
eye
Season
of the
3 is...
beholder.
Damn it. I had so much stuff to watch. Like all the Marvel shows, I haven't watched any of those.
That our science failed us.
Like it's... Well, not... I can't say now. No, yeah, pretty much all of
As
them. The
you
only one I
yourself
watched was
said,
WandaVision.
The subject matter is beyond my comprehension.
No,
And
no,
that,
not
I
at all.
accept, is true.
I don't think I've watched
I
any
do
of
not
it yet.
possess the knowledge
But
to
everybody's
prove
like, yeah,
or
it's a great
disprove
show.
your
You need to watch it.
conclusion.
It's just fucking have
In
it.
my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach
I don't
the
necessarily
wisdom
have
of
the free
air.
time. Like I come home from work, I watch a couple people that are streaming or
But
trying to
of
find
one
somebody
thing
new
am
while I eat.
absolutely
And I stream
certain.
myself, and then weekends
I would
it's the
not
kiddo,
be
and then the
happier
wife gets the
in
TV.
ignorance.
But I might be able to talk her into a few of them.
No, you mustn't.
She wants to watch Loki and a handful of others, and not Yestola.
The
Like
most
let
important
one of the other
lesson
idiots.
I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words.
Why are you taking my waifu away? This is bullshit.
It is when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow.
Hey, listen, my
The
mom
universe
is a big
may
comic
end,
fan. She
and
watched
all may be for
season 2
naught.
of Titans. Has been asking me.
I will live as I always have.
I think a lot of shows are kind of like that, though. Especially like the
I will
newer
always
ones.
seek
Look at
out new
the
knowledge.
what was it like
And
Sabrina
no conclusion of
and
yours,
the
no matter how grim, can
Riverdale
dampen
shows
my
or whatever.
desire.
Like people didn't read the comics, but the shows are popular. I'm surprised that they actually canceled Sabrina. It was a pretty good show.
It is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying.
Last night's history on Netflix. That's pretty awesome.
And we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
They want to make us sad. It's fucking creepy still. Oh, well, there's Median's bullshit. This is bullshit. Let Alphino die.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it.
There fucking better be.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
That's That's right.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality.
So we're losing
Thus
both of
shall
them.
I
Bullshit.
hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
This is bullshit. One by one. They gotta be coming back. There's no way they would kill everybody off. It's just impossible. I mean, then again, it's the end of the story, I guess, but
What's this?
I still don't think that would happen.
An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
Mm.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
Yeah.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Is that another star?
You act like you just...
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Atheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Alrighty, so a sprint to the end is what it is. And side eye one more time. Pissed because you stole my waifu. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna get to the next spot and probably call it. Just because I'm tired and I want to raid out. As always, so we have a few people. Ready to continue on? Yes, we are. Let's make for where the light shone. Yestola and Urianger have opened the way for us. Fucking always mess that dude's name up unless somebody says it immediately before I say it. Oh, that's a fucking run. Wow. We gotta go back and do all those later. Oh, so now they're spiders. Creepy. Gross. Thanks. Only hate that a lot. Ooh, what the fuck is that dude? Arc Etta. Alrighty. Fucking J. I'm gonna still mess it up, DD. I do it all the time. Arian J. I need to write that down. I appreciate it. And it makes you feel better. I'll call him Elf Boy. Elf Boy is fine. I will probably just start calling him Elf Boy. Emanating from the arcane pattern. So this is our teleportation circle. This is a portal, no mistake. Let us see where it leads. Portal of Wisdom. What is that back? This motherfucker. I get that. I can get that one for sure. Oh. Alright. Is this alligators? Oh shit. It's not supposed to be combat. We don't fight in this game. This is fucking all about cutscenes. I would like to say like this game would make like a great anime or any type of TV show, but they already have done everything. Like it's legit episodes long. You would just have to animate and fill in the action scenes, and that would be about it. Okay, now we can make great. Got on that guy for nothing. Boom, boom. Huh. Just the four of us. Great. Great. This one at least looks familiar. Attacked as soon as you arrive. Not the most welcoming of places, is it? No. Let's try to find denizens who are amenable to something something. We should also get the lay of the land and see how far we can go. I'll help Afina with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Probably will find them eventually. Apart from hostile beings, take care of your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we finish exploring. Jeez. I wonder if the teleporters that Thancred, Arian J, and Yestola have, if you press the buttons, will it bring him back to a corporeal form? But the twins will seek the outermost bounds of the isle, so I propose we search the central. There are machines patrolling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood. Like those you encounter, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. Let's avoid them and look for others who might be more approachable. Got it. Get the closer peoples. Well, I'm glad we went really far to survey. I mean, okay. You see now, but patrolling machines in the area, they don't seem inclined. I just walk, I guess. Damn it. want to be able to jump over these things. Let me jump. Let me find sneaky shortcuts. I want them. Damn it. Let's bring him out. Okay. Easier on myself. You're not allowed to Skyrim the game, so I wish I could. Especially in a few places where there's hills and mountains. That is probably one of the best things about Skyrim, is just how you can cheese dick any type of travel. Like, oh no, giant mountain. I'll just jump right up it. You and your mountains can't stop me. Okay. Now I kind of want to play some Skyrim. Are these the same robots that came and kicked the shit out of the dragons? Gemstone Trader. That was the one they were talking about. Alright, let's hit the event. I don't think I even need to repair anything. Nope. I've not done anything. What do you got, Graha? Didn't I say I was going to be done playing this? I'm just getting sucked into it. Down to your house, let's see if we can communicate with them. Beg any pardon, but we were searching for denizens of the star. These unknown life forms detected, assigning generic label. Interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet. Bleep bloop. The planet what? Could you please repeat that? Appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Alright. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omicrons, and you stand within one of our outposts. Omicrons, you say? What is it that you do here? We are preparing for war. Great. Great. So you don't have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Not a little frightening, these Omicrons. At least they seem to be forthright. What I learned from this fellow, if you would try speaking with the others. Alrighty. We will not be speaking with the others tonight. We will do that tomorrow. What quest are we on? Victory, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests left. We will be finished with this. Let's see who is on. We will raid out. Let me see. Oh, gotta stretch a little bit. No, we could try out. I guess we can do some more. Jeez, my back. Rip, yeah, I'm tired. I need to get sleep because I have stuff to do. I'm gonna be working until next Thursday, basically every day. So I'm gonna get some sleep while I can. We're going to raid out probably to Ellie since she's playing some more Final Fantasy 14, and we'll keep the content the same. And I don't have anybody else playing Final Fantasy 14 on at the moment. So, we'll start the raid. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I will be on at the same times, finishing this up. And then working into whatever else I can get into for this. So, thank you guys for showing up. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow if you're back, or if not, another time. And you guys take care out there.
Just following people doesn't help. I don't like not understanding how